Orlando Magic, yeah. Alright. They're both on block. Here we go. Marcus Morris starting at center. Zubac is out. Bro, why is Bob not the center? Yeah, just getting just these real quick. Well, good. So, definitely inaccurate rosters, but some of it is accurate, so. Alright, here we go.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to Memphis. It's the play-in tournament. 7th seed versus 8th seed. Winner of this game will go to the 7th seed. But the loser will have to face the winner of the 9th and the 10th seed in the Western Conference bracket. I am Jake, and today we are here for another game of basketball. It's been a long time, so catch me on this. So yeah, you see Ja Morant now with 30.3 points per game and 10.6 assists. He's the man to watch. With James Harden carrying his Clippers team without Kawhi Leonard, it's going to be a really tough task for the Clippers. Here's their first stop for both teams. As you can see, Marcus Morris Sr. will be starting with Russell Bomba and Derrick Jones Jr. with Nolan Powell and James Harden. Then it is for the Grizzlies, it's Ja Morant. Ja Morant, here we go. Desmond Bain, Ken Saloon, Triple J, and then it's Zach Edey. Here's Harden. James Jones, back to Harden. Here's Porter. Now he goes back to Harden. Harden fires a triple. No good. Rebound. Out for the rebound, Ken Saloon. And now a fast break chance. Here comes Desmond Bain. Desmond Bain, but there's a whistle.
Norman
Powell.
First team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies.
First reason for Desmond is bucket.
Taking 2 shots.
Of course, in real life, he's been traded to the Orlando Magic. So that's the second free throw for Bain. No good. Rebound Bomba. Bomba waiting for someone to receive. Here's Harden. Harden finds a strip. Bow for the ball. Jackson's got it. Here comes Morant. Morant is left open. Morant goes inside. No good. Rebound. It goes to Norman Powell. Here's Powell. Sorry, here's Harden. Fine. Powell firing a triple. No. Tapping the ball. It goes to Bain. Here comes Desmond Bain. Double team. Bain will fire. No good, but there's Zach Edey. He'll clean the glass. It won't be a tough matchup for Zach Edey. Here's Harden. Finds Powell. Now Derrick Jones Jr. back to Harden. Harden will drive. Will get fouled, but count it. And one, James Harden. What a foul. Count that, and he will shoot a free throw for just a 2-point play. See, he got the lane and goes inside. There's the whistle. There was a foul there, and he will shoot a bonus free throw. Harden makes the free throw. Here's triple. Here's Ja Morant. Finds Saloon. Now to Zach Edey. Edey. Back to Morant. Here's Ja. Last 10 to shoot. Morant on the top of the key. And there's a whistle. Harden gets the foul.
First personal foul. Second
First
team
personal
foul.
on James Harden, so fresh 14 for the Grizzlies. Here's Jackson. Back to Saloon. To Morant. Morant. No good. And the rebound goes to Edey. Edey. Basket.
Edey.
It's a tough finish for this Clippers team. Here's the bounce pass to Powell from Harden. Now it goes back to Harden. Harden steps it back for three. Harden hits the three. He's got all 6 of the Clippers points so far in these first 2 minutes. Here's Morant. Morant to Saloon. Back to Morant. Defended by James Harden. Now back to Saloon. Saloon finds Jackson Jr. No good. Rebound. Still Jackson Jr. Finds it back to Morant. Morant bucket. Here is James Harden. Harden to Powell. Powell has the open space and makes. He thought about passing it, but then there's his opponent sagging off on that one. So James Harden, great find. He's got at least assist or a point in all the possessions of this Clippers team so far, but now a steal by Bamba. It doesn't go in for Harden though. Here's Bane, finds Morant. Morant will drive. Morant! No good. Rebound Jackson. And Jackson. Here's Harden. 6 points so far for James. Harden goes inside. No good, but there goes Mo Bamba. Still nothing. And a rebound to the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Morant. Alleyed it up to Edie. Saw the mismatch. Good thing Bamba didn't go for the block. Here's Harden. 4 minutes have passed. Harden to Powell. Powell pulls it up instead for 3. It doesn't go in again. For Norman Powell. Here comes Chen Saloon. Finds Desmond Bane. Bane hits the 2. All of a sudden, it's a 6-0 run for the Memphis Grizzlies in these past 2 minutes. Here is Powell. Powell back to Harden. Harden fires a 3. No good. And a rebound to Bane. Here comes Morant. Morant will drive. John Morant. There's a whistle.
LA's foul. Derrick Jones Jr. First personal
John Morant,
foul.
his first free throw is a bucket.
At the line for Memphis.
For
John
Morant.
At the line for 2.
Second free throw for John Morant. Bucket. And a timeout for the Clippers. John Morant, they're really having fun here tonight. A little bit silent, but they're up by 6. Here's Harden. Harden to Powell. Powell from the logo again, and Norman Powell. They're just drawing up points for Powell. Here's Desmond Bane. Feeds it to Morant. Now to Chen Saloon. Now to Desmond Bane. Here's Jaren Jackson Jr. Now Morant. Morant has the opening, and John Morant hits a triple. Money for John Morant. Here is James Harden. Finds Jones Jr. Back to Harden. Here's Powell. Powell will fire a mid-range shot. No good. Rebound goes to Saloon. Saloon to Bane. Bane will defend it now by Mo Bamba. And wow, maneuvering inside Desmond Bane. It's an 8-point lead for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here is Harden. Harden kicks it out. Morris fires a triple. Morris can't hit. They're just shooting it from 3, and there's a whistle on Mo Bamba.
Personal foul. 14 foul.
I'm gonna put Wade Stevenson in there. Here's Jaren Jackson Jr. Finds it to Desmond Bane. Now to Chen Saloon. Chen Saloon having a hard time on Derrick Jones Jr. so far. Bane Bane's gonna drive. Bane will fire. Bane no good, but there goes Jackson Jr. again.
Jackson Jr.
So what will the Clippers respond to here? To this one. Harden will drive. Harden goes inside, but there's a whistle.
Edie. Second
Jack
personal
Edie.
foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Clippers,
So,
James Harden.
Harden will
At the line
take
for
free
two.
throws. So Kevin Porter Jr. is in. Out goes Marcus Morris Sr. So I'm guessing he's going to be the one trying to help the scoring action. Here is Desmond Bane. Bane will drive and it goes inside. 2 points for Desmond Bane.
Jackson Jr. with the assist.
That's 5 and 40. Harden. Harden, he will alley it up to Derek Jones Jr. Great feed. Here's Morant. Morant gives it to Bane. Back to Morant. Morant will drive. Morant will lay. It goes in for John Morant. Here's Harden. Beats it. Porter Jr. No. Too quick on that 3. Rebound now to the Grizzlies. Saloon. Saloon. Finds it to Bagley. Bagley fires. And it just rims out. And the rebound goes to Bamba. Feeds it to Harden. Harden will slow it down. Now it goes quick. Finds Powell. A triple in the corner. No good. Clippers have been struggling. Harden goes down. There's Bane. Finds Morant for a triple. That's short, but there's Marvin Bagley. And another timeout. Clippers collapsing. LA are starting to collapse here. LA is starting to collapse, actually. The substitution. Kevin Porter Jr. is going to be in. Harden's going to be benched there, and I think he'll be just for rest. Here is Porter Jr. will drive. Now he'll go for the alley-oop, but no. It doesn't go. There's Bagley with the steal. Now Bane's open for 3, and Desmond Bane continues to put this lead up to at least 16. Porter will drive, but there's an illegal screen.
Second personal foul.
He's blocked from Mobamba. Here is John Morant. Morant, open lane, and John Morant. Just an open lane. Hold on, I forgot to boot up the defensive awareness for both of these guys. So. Just so the defense should be good. Oh, that's offensive, sorry. Here it is. Good on ball defense. As well here. Where is it? There it is. Alright, so now it's the same. Alright, here is Porter Jr. Porter Jr. hesitates. Now the switch to Powell. Powell, pull up jumper. No good for Powell. The lead is going to be ballooning up to 20 in just a little bit. Here is G.G. Jackson. Clippers with a struggling team. And here's Bane left open for 3. And Desmond Bane is heating up 36-15. Just 3 minutes left.
Grizzlies
And there's
foul.
a whistle. There's Marvin Bagley. That's the first personal foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here is Porter. Finds Derrick Jones Jr. who'll fade away. No, but there's Bamba. Strong goes inside. And as you can see, 63% compared to that 33% for the Clippers. Memphis are having the time of their lives. Desmond Bain will try. Bain fires. It doesn't go in. A rebound to Bamba. Now Porter. Porter fires a long three. That's good for Kevin Porter Jr. Oh, what is this defense by the Clippers? Already going pressure in the first quarter. Here's Jackson to Morant. Morant now gets the switch, now goes back. Up to the perimeter, now gets the screen. Here's Jackson. Jackson, tough shot, no. But there is Bagley, no good. Here comes the Clippers now. LA have numbers, here is Porter. Basket is good for Kevin Porter Jr. Even the fake did not call for that foul there, but now it's down to 14. Grizzlies might be in trouble. Here's Jackson. Morant fires a triple. Ja Morant silences the little run that the Clippers had. That 7-0 run has just been deleted. But Porter, he's not going to accept that, but there's a whistle. From Bagley again.
Second personal foul. Fourth team
Bagley
foul.
for Porter's first free throw is no
Shooting
good.
for LA. Kevin Porter Jr.
That second free throw's good, so 6 points for KPJ. Here is Morant. Morant feeds it to Desmond Bain. Bain to Bagley. Now Jackson. Jackson goes inside, spins and fires. That's 2. Here's Kevin Porter Jr. with 1 minute left to go in this first quarter. And there's the alley-oop, but no sir can do. Here is Morant. Will slam it again. Ja Morant gets the lead down to up to 20. And inside, Derrick Jones Jr.
Assist for Kevin Porter Jr.
will answer. Here's Morant. Feeds Jackson. Back to Ja. Morant will drive on the defense and there's a whistle.
Derrick Jones Jr. Second personal foul. 15 foul.
The first free throw is a bucket. Harden's now back in for the Clippers. As well as someone else. So 25, 30, 45. Harden steps it back for 3. Harden, no good, but there goes Mo Bamba. Will hook it up and in.
Mo Bamba.
Here's Bain. Double team's coming. There's Morant. Fires a mid-range jumper. No. Rebound. Jones Jr. finds Morant. Harden. Harden fakes. Will fire. No good. And now Morant will look for the last shot. Last 2 seconds. And Morant. That's no good. So the first quarter is done. The Grizzlies, great start with a 45-point first quarter. We'll be right back for the second quarter. Desmond Bain and Ja Morant. They've been amazing. So, second quarter will come upon us. it will be an amazing quarter for the Grizzlies as they're up by 18. Here's Bane, gives it to Morant. Morant to Saloon. Saloon. Saloon with 6 seconds left on the clock. Here's Chen Saloon. Chen Saloon with a floater basket for Chen Saloon. Here is James Harden. Harden will drive, goes inside, blocked by Triple J. And now here comes Saloon. Saloon goes drive, high on the glass. No, Saloon with the rebound. Finds Bane. Bane going inside, blocked by Bamba, but there's Morant. Morant will fire, doesn't go in. Rebound Bamba. Football pass to Harden. Harden will drive, fires, no. Harden struggling from the field here tonight. Here's Saloon firing, no, but there's a whistle. Ja Morant.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Harden. Harden gets the alley-oop to Bamba over Saloon. My goodness. Here's Morant. To Bane. Bane back to Morant. Morant fires. No, Harden with the rebound, and Harden's gonna run with it. James Harden will drive, laying it up. No, rebound, Bamba. Bamba can't get it to fall. And a rebound to the Grizzlies. Here comes Desmond Bane once again. Bane takes it out in the corner. There's Ja Morant. Ja Morant has got more than 22 points here tonight. Powell fires. Here is a trap. Here goes Morant. Morant will drive, but there's a whistle.
Marcus Morris Sr. First personal foul.
It is on Marcus Morris Sr. Here is, out of bounds.
Substitution.
So they put in Lance Stevenson. No, they're not decided to put in Lance Stevenson. So here is Harden. Harden alleys it up again to Bamba. Harden's got 7 points and 6 assists despite his inefficient night. Bane to Morant. Morant kicks it out to Saloon. Now back to Morant. Morant fires a three. It doesn't go in, and a rebound to Bamba. Harden has it. Harden on the 2-on-1. Gets it inside to Porter. Sorry, Powell. Powell, my bad. It's on Powell, not Porter. My bad. The lead's down to 15. Morant kicks it out to Edie. To Saloon. Saloon to Bane. Bane to Saloon. Saloon now to Edie. Now to Bane. Bane fires. No good. And Harden again with a rebound. That's his third rebound of the night. Harden will look. Finds Porter with a... So Powell with a triple. It's good. I'm mistaking Powell for Porter. But Powell hits a corner three to put the lead down to just 12, and he's heating up as well. Morant and a timeout by Memphis. As 38 to 80.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
Great start to this game for the Grizzlies, but now in the second quarter, the Clippers are starting to rally. They were down by 20, now the lead's down to 12. Here's Morant. Morant steps it back, leads out to defenders, and hits a jumper. He's got 23. Morant kicks it, Powell. Harden, sorry. No good. Rebound to the Grizzlies. Saloon now, a triple. No good. Rebound Bamba to Jones. To Harden. Now wide open. Norman Powell with the no-look three. He's been firing in all cylinders, is Norman Powell. Here's Morant. Morant firing away on the glass. No, but there's Zach Edey. Harden has it again. James Harden feeds it to Powell. From the logo again, Norman Powell! From the FedEx logo! He cuts the lead down to just 10. 44-54. Here's Zach Edey, but there's a whistle. Count it. And one for Zach Edey. But he misses the free throw. Here's Harden. He'll go for another fast break chance now. Powell, and there's a whistle. Count it and one for Norman Powell. He's got 21. With only just one rebound. Remember, he's only got one rebound. But he's missed the free throw as well. Almost a steal. Out of bounds. It goes to the Clippers. John Morant did not know that Harden was going to do that. Here is Harden. Kicks it out. Powell again. No good. Porter. I hate to stop saying Porter, but a steal by Harden. Harden will drive, Harden will go, whistle and one. The lead is down to 8. James Harden has got 9. A chance to make it a double-double for the Clippers star. And he gets the free throw to go. I mean, this Clippers team, they've been amazing. Oh, and the steal! Jones gets it blocked. Now, Powell fires again! No. Another turnover for the Grizzlies, and it leads though. It leads to a layup from Bain to recover from that turnover. Powell 3 again! He's got 24 on 9 of 16 from the field. He might not be done. He might not be done. Harden just continue to pass the ball to Powell, and Powell just has so much confidence in that shot that he's been really just shooting the ball really well. And Zach Edey can't hit. Here comes the Clippers again. And there's a whistle. It's a charging foul on James Harden. They're not going to challenge the call. Here's Bain, and there's a timeout for Memphis. Surprise, Scottie Pippen Jr. has not been put in yet to defend James Harden and Norman Powell. Or Norman Powell. Here's Jackson Jr. finds it to Morant. Morant now to Bain. Last set on the shot clock. Edey gets help. Morant kicks it out. Saloon with a triple. Saloon! 3 for Mr. Saloon. Here's Christie. Now Harden. He's going to look to size him up. Harden fires a mid-range jumper. No, but Bamba is there to clean up the mess. He's got 10. Oh, and a steal! Here comes Harden, who will slam it down! The lead is down to 5. A steal. A costly turnover by Desmond Bain. Once again, another bad turnover as Jaron Jackson Jr. hits that too. Now Scottie Pippen Jr. is going to go in. Harden fires a 3. James Harden a triple. That's his second of the night. Harden's been amazing. Here is Morant to Saloon. Back to Morant. Ja will drive. Firing away. And it's good for Ja Morant. Harden kicks it out to Saloon. Harden now again with another triple. James Harden cuts the lead down to 3. Morant floater is good. 18 points. Oh, and a throwaway, but there's a whistle. It's on Harden.
His third personal foul.
So Scottie Pippen Jr. is going to be in. Norman Powell will look to guard him.
Number 2.
That's 3 on Harden. As now Morant open lane. And he taunts at him as well. Here's Christie. Feeds it back. Harden will fire another one. It doesn't go in this time. Looks like the Clippers are starting to get really careless. Oh, and an ankle breaker, but an alley-oop as well, and a timeout for the Clippers. They're starting to get careless. From a 3-point lead is now down to just a 9-point lead for Memphis. It's starting to balloon up again for the Clippers. Harden will drive, will slam! James Harden does not care. He wants to win. Has faced the second seed. Oh, and a steal by Powell. Powell fires a mid-range jumper. It doesn't go in though. It's Scottie Pippen Jr. Scottie Pippen Jr. Feeds it to Jackson. Jackson Jr. Jackson Jr. with a hook shot is good. Here is Harden. Harden. Alley's it up to Jones, but a deflection. Powell has it. He'll fire a triple, and Powell hits the 3. Once again, Norman Powell's been heating up, and Morant has it. Morant feeds it to Saloon. And another steal. Christie's got it. Powell gets the steal, and look who's all alone. It's James Harden. It's a 4-point lead again. What a fight back by this Clippers team. Harden's got 22. Powell's got, I think, 27. As Morant will fire a wide open too. Here's Harden. Harden gets the screen again, and an alley-oop! We've got a body on the floor! His name is Zach Edey. He just got posterized by Derrick Jones Jr. Wow! Morant responds again. Here's Powell. Powell to Christie. Harden now, and there's Morant. Morant gets the slam. Sloppy, and now Harden. Harden now fires a three. James Harden
3 points.
has got 25. He's got 4 threes. Here's Morant. Morant almost losing it, but there's a whistle. It's on Harden again.
His fourth
That's
personal
4
foul.
on Harden, and they're not going to get him out just yet.
Substitution for your Grizzlies. Marvin Bagley the third. Jackson.
Here is Jackson Jr. Feeds it now, Morant. Morant using his quickness, but he can't finish. Harden has it. Here comes Harden. He's got the open lane. Harden slams it down. The lead's back down to 3 thanks to James Harden's 27-point explosion in this first half. He got a 25-point second half, I think. Here's Morant. Morant firing. No. Here comes Harden. Powell. No good. And that's going to be halftime. Memphis. The lead's cut down to 3 with a 54-point combination of points and a 21 and 20-point second quarter for Norman Powell and James Harden. Wow. Unbelievable. What a game. This is going to be exciting.
Well, to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies.
What was that second quarter, actually? That second
He
quarter
was a true standout at the offensive
explosion.
end, both with his scoring and his passing. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
You know, it hurts our offense when we're not able to get stops and get out and running. So not a good quarter for us. You know, we just got to keep being aggressive defensively, be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He had 35 points, 2 rebounds, and 7 assists. It was a return to form for him tonight after struggling in their last outing. Kenny, what'd you think about the Grizzlies?
I like what they've done on the glass. Boxing out, reacting quickly, playing with an aggressive attitude. They set a physical tone, but now everyone gets a chance to recalibrate. We'll see if this rebounding dominance can extend into the second half.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Well, I'll tell you what I saw in the first half, Ernie. 3 things. Soft defense, not enough pressure, but they can still win this game. They need to ramp it up. Was that 2 or 3? Doesn't matter. You understand, Ernie.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Joe, what up?
Hey, please give a big round of applause for
Hi, everyone.
So now there will be definite action and definite soft defense, but that second half though, it was just a great shooting night for this man as well. Ja Morant, he's got 35, 2 and 7. He's been amazing in this play-in tournament so far, but now the Clippers, they've rallied back from 20 down, 21 down, all the way. We're down just 3. Here's Morant to Edie. Edie, back to Morant. 6 to shoot. Morant. Alright, hold on. Hello. Alright. 2 to shoot. Saloon. fires a mid-range jumper. It's good. No cheer. A little cheer. Here is Harden. Gets a screen from Bamba again. And there's Bamba with a slam. Harden's got 27 out of 14. Edie to Bane. Bane. Now Morant. Morant will drive, but there's a whistle. So Mohamed Bamba.
First team foul.
Saloon to Jackson. Jackson to Bane. He'll fire. And Desmond Bane, 3. That's a 3 that you might want to need. Oh, there's a whistle. It's on Chen Saloon, so that's a blocking foul. Harden fires a 3 again. James Harden has got 30. He's got 5 threes. He was waiting for Morant to go for the defense, but no. It just Morant didn't want to go in and try to go inside, try to fight with Harden. I don't understand the defensive action there. As look and see already they left a guy open in Norman Powell, but no good. And there's an out of bounds. Last touch by James Harden. See, great block here by Zach Edey, deflecting that ball out. So now they have other issues. Here is Desmond Bane, a steal by Powell. Powell will lay it up. There's a block. Now they're going to say reset. Harden will get a screen. Harden steps it back for 3. James Harden has got 6 threes in just 3 quarters. He's got 33. And a steal again. No good. Rebound Derrick Jones Jr., but he gets stripped. Bane now has it. It's a tie ball game. Here's Saloon. Basket. So now 86-84. Harden kicks it out. Powell fires a 3. Powell gives the Clippers their first lead since the first quarter. Norman Powell and the Grizzlies will call time. Powell has got 30. Harden's got 33. These two.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
These two combined for 33 points. Sorry, for 63 out of the Clippers, just 87 points. Edie now to Morant. Morant gets it stripped. And now another turnover. And look who's there. It's Norman Powell. Powell can't hit. That's what the only problem now, that you've got the turnovers. You need to convert those points off turnovers. So that's what the problem for the Clippers right now, as well as other than the defensive lapses, that is really obvious. So yeah, it's a little bit of a problem, but it'll work out. Here's Harden. Harden, mid-range jumper, bucket. He's got 35. Here is Desmond Bane. Bane driving. Finds Morant. Morant firing away. No, but there's Edie, but there's a whistle. It's on Harden.
James Harden.
That's a 5th foul.
Second team foul.
So once Harden's gone,
At the line for
you know the rest. Derrick Jones Jr. has it after the miss. Here's Powell with a triple again. Norman Powell. He's got 9 threes. Here's Bain. Bain looks it into Morant. 92-89 in this third period. With 7:53 left remaining. Here's Jackson with 5 on the shot clock. Bain with 1 second. Bain. No. Bamba. Now Clippers have numbers. Great defensive action though by the Grizzlies. It's inside. Oh! Blocked by Triple J. He says, nah. I don't want any of that in this game. Here's Jones. Finds Christie. Harden fires and hits. He stepped on the line, so that's 2 points. Here's Ja Morant. 94-89. Lead is in for the Clippers by 5. Zach Edey gets it blocked by Mohamed Bamba. He is now saying nah. Harden to Morant, who's up for the triple. That's good. Why is there no cheering? I don't understand. Oh crap, alright. So here's Harden. Harden will drive. Harden will float it up and in. It was odd why there was no crowd cheering. Here is Bain. Feeds it to Ja Morant. 96-92. Saloon to Morant. Hold on. I need the PA. Here's Morant. Finds Desmond Bain. Bain with 5 left to shoot. Jackson now has it. Jackson steps it back, will fire. It doesn't go in. Harden will drive again. Harden will go inside, and that's 41 for James. Both Morant versus Harden. It's the battle of help at the moment between the Grizzlies and Clippers team. Here's Bain. Bain feeds it. Saloon. Saloon will go inside, and there's a whistle.
Derrick Jones Jr. His 4th personal foul. 13 foul.
Saloon.
At the line for your
2 free throws. Bucket. Timeout for the Clippers. They're up by 4, but they do not need to lose momentum right now. Once they lose that momentum, it'll be gone.
Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies.
So here's Powell, feeds it to Harden. Harden wants the ISO. Harden fires a mid-range jumper, no. Rebound Jackson. Finds Morant. The rebounded ball is on the Grizzlies' side. The problem is the scoring. And there's a whistle that's on Cam Christie.
14 foul.
Wells is in. So here is Morant. Morant will drive. Hop step, fires, and it's good. Despite the contest from Harden. Here's Harden though. Harden using the screen. Fades away. James Harden, no. In danger now, the Clippers. With 5 minutes left of this third quarter, and Jackson Jr. ties the game. This might not be good. If you're the Clippers right now, but there's Derek Jones Jr. saves you. Great find by James Harden. These guys are a massive factor in what's happening right now, so I hope there's something. Yeah, last 4 and 20. Here's Morant, he's left open, and now the Grizzlies have the lead by 1. It's been a back and forth game ever since that second quarter, and Harden's out.
James Harden, his 6th personal foul. 14 foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Pippen Jr. So now Harden's out there. They didn't challenge it. For the sake of seeing a challenge in that fourth quarter, here's Pippen. Finds Jackson. Jackson goes inside. There's a foul from Bamba.
Mo Bamba, his 4th personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Jackson. 2 shots.
So first free throw will be noted for PG Jackson. Second free throw for PG Jackson is bucket. It's Porter. And now another whistle. It's on Kevin Porter Jr. and now they're going to challenge it.
15 foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, number 2. At the line for 2.
So let's look at this one. How is that a foul? I don't understand. Yep. That could be a blocking. That could be a charging. It could have gone either way. But that was a foul for
all right there. Yeah. The first ladies of the forum are ready to take it away. Give it up for a goal.
And won't go out with celebration right here. So now the Grizzlies are in the bonus. And the first free throw for Scottie Pippen Jr. does not go in, but the second free throw will go in. So Morant is resting. Bane is still in the game. Inside, Porter, there's the whistle.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for LA. Kevin Porter Jr. taking 2 shots.
Second free throw for KPJ. Of course, he dropped 50 in that infamous game in Houston against Utah back in 2021. So, here's Bane. Fine. Scottie Pippen Jr. Last 3 and 34. Pippen Jr. We try to go inside, but there's the block by Bamba. Here's Powell. Powell fires a 3. It's good. Norman Powell. He's gonna be the one to operate this ship right now because look what's happening. Here's Pippen, finds Wells now to Jackson Jr. Jackson Jr. no good with that strong finish. But here comes the Clippers again. There is Kevin Porter Jr. no good. Great defense by Jalen Wells. And that one, stopping that play is Scottie Pippen Jr.
Number 2, assisted by Jalen.
Here is Porter. Now Porter again. He goes inside, but there's the whistle.
Jackson, second personal foul. 13 foul. Shooting for LA. Kevin Porter.
Those 2 free throws and he hits both of them. Here's Scottie Pippen Jr. Scottie Pippen Jr. goes inside. That was tough for Pippen. Fearless. And now Powell. No. Rebound. Wells. Here's Jackson. Jackson. Feeds it to Jackson Jr. Basket. Bucket.
Jackson Jr.
Here's Porter. Porter. Feeds it to Powell. Powell. In. Fires away. No good. And a rebound by Scottie Pippen. And there's the whistle.
Kevin Porter Jr. Second personal foul.
What is going on
Team
with
is in the penalty.
Porter?
At the line for your Grizzlies, number 2. 2 shots.
Porter. Posting up. Now Powell. Powell fakes. Now fires. What is going on with Norman Powell here today? This might be over before it's even started. So here is Jackson. Jackson.
Derrick Jones Jr. 5th personal foul. At the line for your Grizzlies,
Go in.
Jaren Jackson Jr. Taking 2 shots.
1 minute and 6 left. I don't know who's gonna win this match. I honestly don't know. Here's Powell. Powell has it. Now Powell fires a triple. It doesn't go in again, but there's the rebound. Bang. Now they've assigned G.G. Jackson. G.G. Jackson's a good defender. Now here's Powell. And look at that. Oh, Kevin Porter Jr. Slam cam. Are they going to put back John Morant? Yep, they want to put back John Morant. So, Ja will be back into the game. Ja got back to the locker room, but see James Harden there right at the end of the bench. He's done. He's done for this game, and there's a steal, but there's Bain. Here is Porter. No. So 5 seconds left to shoot. Pippen goes inside, blocked. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. We still have a quarter remaining. It's down. It's up to 5 again. But it's still close. Only just a 5-point lead. Let's go now to the let's just the game presented to you by State Farm. As you can see, great alley. So now 4th and 5 quarters. Here is Porter. Porter gives it to Powell. Powell, no, that he took too long with that shot. Here's Pippen Jr. There's a whistle.
Kevin Porter Jr. His 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
So that's the 3rd personal foul for KPJ. Here's Bigley. Morant goes inside and he slams it down. Still got a quarter remaining. Porter into the Powell. Powell. He is running out of gasoline here. He is not having the best game in this fourth quarter, sadly. Christie, quick pass to... Oh, and that's just a late steal. Another turnover for the Clippers. Great pass to Porter, but Porter didn't think it through as Scottie Pippen Jr. Great shot. What is going on with the Clippers here? Will this not work? But look at that! His head was above the rim. Derek Jones Jr., a high-flying specimen. Here's Bain. Now goes it back to Pippen Jr. Pippen Jr. has been caught. He's the fourth foul here. Here's Bain. He'll fire a three. Doesn't go. So here's quarter two. 7-point lead. And it's 9. And there's a whistle from Marvin Bagley.
His third personal foul. First team foul.
That's 4.
Shooting for LA. Kevin Porter Jr.
For the Grizzlies in just this quarter alone. In just that third quarter, now that fourth. That's going to be a problem here, Shane. It's inside the 10 saloon.
Desmond Bain with the assist.
Inside, another foul. It's on Edie this time.
His third personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for LA. Kevin Porter Jr. At the line for 2.
We'll have 16 points here tonight. Most of those free throws are most of the free throws are getting from the points there, so that's good. So here's Edie. Edie turns it around, but can't get it a fall. And there's a whistle and a foul. Derek Jones Jr.
Sixth personal foul. Second team foul.
Number 6.
Clippers substitution. Marcus Morris Sr.
Second free throw is good for J. Here's Porter Jr. in that last 9 and 10. Morris a triple. It doesn't go. There's Bamba.
Mo Bamba.
It's just 5-point lead again. Here we go. Desmond Bain. Finds Morant. Morant to Bain. Last 10 on the shot clock. Edie. Morant, a triple. That was a 3 that the Clippers expected. Inside, no foul got called. The Grizzlies will fire another one.
John Morris with the assist.
For
Timeout for
the Clippers.
This is it, fans. This is what you've been waiting for. Now show some support and get loud. Hey, please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
Di ko nga alam kung sa champion yan.
For Grizzlies
117, 127. And Porter, and he just threw it away to the Grizzlies. And Morant. Now the Clippers are going to start to pull away again. The Grizzlies are going to pull away again. And there's Porter with the long two. And a steal by Powell. Feeds it. Porter blocks. Here we go. Last 10 of the shot clock. There it goes inside to Bamba. Bamba can't get it to fall, and now here comes Morant. Morant will drive. Just a 10-point lead. Oh, and a steal by Christie. Here comes Christie. Christie fires away. Cam Christie. That's his first points of the game, actually. So, here's Morant. 6 and 15. Morant, remember now, opening night, dropped 72 points. That's stopped scoring big since. And another steal opportunity, but no. Jackson's got it. Jackson will fire. No, but there goes Edie to Morant. Fires a three. Porter has it. He's running after this team. Here's Morris with a triple. Morris can't hit, and a rebound to the Memphis Grizzlies. And a two for Jackson. Clippers, yeah, it's done for LA. They're done. And Jackson finds it to Bane. Bane will go inside. No good. It's only just a 13-point lead. Here's Porter. Finds Morris. Three on the way. Can't make that one up. 5 and 26. And a two for Morant. Bucket. We got 55 here in this play tournament. The most. And here comes Porter, but there's a whistle. It's on Edie.
13 foul. At the line for the Clippers, Kevin Porter Jr.
DJ will hit those two free throws. It's now back down to 10 with 5 minutes left. It is just a 10-point lead, but remember, it's just how big it is, you know. Here's Morant. Morant. Bucket! John Morant is just a walking bucket. That's it. Here's Porter. Gets it out. Morris with a triple. It's good.
Marcus Morris Sr.
Here's Saloon. To Bane. Bane to Morant. Morant to Saloon. Saloon to Jackson. Now Edie has it. Edie with a hook shot. It's good. That's come back and forth to really catch up this one. Here's Porter. And it goes to Bamba. 2 points. It's again down to a 9-point lead. Here's Morant to Saloon. Saloon to Bane. Bane goes inside. Desmond Bane. Despite the tough defense, he can still hit those shots. Porter. Will drive. He's wasting too much time. Porter needs to get off the bucket now. That is just not what you need, and that is a shot clock violation. The suffocating defense. Here's Morant. These guys won't stop scoring the ball with 3 minutes to go. Morant has it again. Morant! No good. Oh, and Morant was holding his... And now, here's Porter. Last 8 to shoot. And inside to Bamba. Here's Morant. He was a little bit shaken up that last play in with Memphis. And Chensalou, no. Jackson though. Fuck it. And now Powell. No. Powell just struggling. He just flounders in that fourth quarter. And Salute. No good. And a rebound to Bamba. Last 2 minutes of this game. It has not changed. It's just back and forth. And another turnover for the Clippers. And the alley is to Salute. And the timeout with 1:48 to go. No timeouts for the Clippers. Clippers call time. This might be over. John Morant. He's been amazing. Here is Porter. See the beat LA champ as Morris. The beat LA champ. It's 1:33. Jackson to Edie. Now Morant. Morant goes inside. No. Morris to Christie. Powell with a triple. It doesn't go, but there's Christie. But the steal once again, and Morant. That's it. The exclamation point. And the Grizzlies will move on to the 7th seed. Christie left up with a triple. He can't hit as well. The Clippers have been cold since James Harden. Every single superstar, yet they still continue to fight. And as you can see, he continues to fight against Christie. That's going to be it for this game, sadly. Yep, he's just throwing it away. 25 seconds left. Desmond Bane has it. What is Porter doing? And Porter can hit. Too many turnovers for the Clippers. Costed this team a chance of playing the 2nd seed. And now they have to take the 10th seed as the Grizzlies take a 150 to 136 victory over the Clippers, with James Harden fouling out. Wow.
I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Complete completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you. So
you all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that puts a camp on it. Glad to have you with us for all the drama of the play-in tournament. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching.
So, 24 of 40. Ja Morant with a brilliant fourth quarter. See, Norman Powell even scored in the fourth quarter. That's how much he was salty here today. Played 49 minutes. These guys played 38 minutes, but it wasn't meant to be. So many turnovers in that fourth quarter costed the Clippers. 7 crucial turnovers costed them the win here today. So, that's gonna do it. We'll see you in the 9 versus 10 seed. Goodbye. Take care. Enjoy the rest.